This podcast of storytellers would like to acknowledge the Kaurna people, the first storytellers and traditional owners and custodians of the land we are recording on today. We pay our respects to their elders past and present. We hope to honour their thousands of years of spiritual and cultural connections to this land, while recognising the atrocities Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people still face systematically to this day. We acknowledge that sovereignty was never ceded, and that this was and always will be Aboriginal land.
Baddies, benders, and babes. I'm going to try that again.
No, you got to keep going. That's the rule.
Hello, you baddies, benders, and babes, and welcome back to the Book of War, an Avatar Legends real play, the story of 4 runaways from the Northern Water Tribe trying to find safe passage on a vessel without the main characters. That's right, there are 4 new people in the house, first of which, and definitely the last, is Sean Flierl, who is going to be playing Pakak. The playbook is indeed the bold. And Pakak, whose pronouns are he, him, as well as Sean's, is the surly, serious, hopefully successful and successive leader that hopes to live up to your expectations. And as with the expectations of this podcast, there is a fun fact to be given. And, I'm going to give you a choice. Do you want a Pakak fun fact or a Sean fun fact?
Go Pakak.
Pakak fun fact is he's never watched all of Avatar. No.
Well, we already know that about Sean.
The fun fact about Pakak is that he is allergic to shellfish.
No. Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, it really does.
That's like being allergic to pasta in
It's
Italy.
like being
that's just
allergic to air, basically. No, he's actually allergic to shellfish for absolutely no reason canonically. I just think as somebody who has never been allergic to anything besides Band-Aids, I find the idea of being just allergic to food endlessly fascinating. I think he actually resembles a pufferfish when he does eat shellfish, which is a sad thing, but also makes him feel closer to the water animals of the area. Or what's a shellfish related avatar? It has to be combined with something.
You got to come up with it. You can't just
a shellyfish. It's a shellfish jellyfish.
okay. I was about to absolutely rinse you, but you did redeem yourself. You absolutely saved it.
No, don't worry, Ash. You can still get him.
Hey, you got to respect game, and that was pretty good.
Yeah, game respects game respects game. Hey, Chris.
Hi, my name is Chris Bond, he, him. I'm playing Kuron, also he, him. Spear-wielding, soft-hearted, semi-literate hammer of the group. Fun fact about Kuron is that his aspirations to become a spear wielder began very early on when he accidentally poked his dad with, let's say it was a elephant seal's tusk.
Okay. Thought you were just going to say chopstick, but an elephant seal's tusk
Damn, that's what I should have used.
No, that's fine. Yours is actually better because it's, why did this tiny child have this? Too good.
What was happening that that ended up with the tusk going into the dad?
I think he was riding it and he kind of like reared it back up and accidentally stabbed it down.
He was still attached to the animal.
Yeah.
And he was like, I like this piercing.
Yes.
thing.
I feel that, your dad was like, that's my boy.
Yeah.
That's my boy. Yeah, that hurts so bad. He's got a future with this.
Proud of you, son.
I'm proud of you, son.
So we go from aspirations to aspirant.
Oh! We can swap seats if you want.
Yeah. Look, as soon as I had that, I was like, I need to do it. I need it.
Still don't say it yet.
I am Phil Harker-Smith. I am he, him, and I'm playing Amak, who is also he, him. And yes, he is the aspirant, and he is a boy who's got tickets on himself.
He might be handing out tickets to other people.
Yes, I've got tickets to spare, he says. Ooh. You get one. First one's always free.
Do I get
Must
2?
not be selling well,
The first
then.
one is free.
Must not be selling well. It's almost like you guys have a friend show.
We do.
This will not come out.
It'll come out well after.
Thank you to those of you who came.
Singular. We have 5.
We'll be
Yes,
back next year. That's fine.
Exactly.
A fun fact. This one's about me. I have done Tai Chi, which is what waterbending is based on.
I would like to outline, actually, in the last episode, when Phil was describing all the waterbending moves that he was doing, he 100% had the arms flying around and
yeah.
was really showcasing what it would look
Yeah,
like.
I was hitting the mic
I was
all the
going to say you
time.
attacked the mic several times.
Absolute nightmare.
Perfect for an audio medium.
I'm sure it was conveyed
Oh,
in my,
yeah,
in my
it's-
voice
yeah.
acting.
we could hear it when
You
the,
could
Like-
tell.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could.
that's how it went.
Yeah.
Yeah, his bending just sounds like a spring being twanged.
Yeah. That spring is still feeling it.
Stop it!
Oh.
I'm going to make you the editor.
Well, no spring chicken herself.
Oh.
Hey.
So you don't even realize this. This is actually something that Ted Darling does on the show. Like, we have a bad throw to him just like that. You have succeeded in this show perfectly.
What do you mean? Mine was a perfectly good throw.
That's what we tell Ted as well. But
Great, but you lie to him and you tell me the truth.
Right?
I'm glad that you only said weak, and therefore I didn't see it. Hello, I am Ellen Graham. My pronouns are she, they, and I am playing Tikaani, the elder northern water tribe.
What a tribe.
What a tribe.
And what a tribe, people. The northern water tribe is
What
a
a
great
tribe. The
tribe.
best tribe.
Best
Everybody's
tribe around.
No tribe is
Um,
better than us.
Yes, and she is a healer or was a healer. She's getting on in years. Very grumpy, very irascible. And a fun fact about Tikaani, when she was younger, and but
What did she roll?
she rolled so bad. She rolled a 4 on 2 dice.
She was
no.
never younger.
No.
Yes,
Never happened.
She
was born
She
old.
started at age 4, and she thought, "I'll just go on like this." No, her betrothed Scylla, she wasn't actually too into him, and so she made a remark about him bringing her back a fur, and he found an albino buffalo yak fur and brought it back to her, and then she agreed to be betrothed to him. She's
right.
a lady of finery.
So she's Fane as well.
Well, you know, she's got to know her value.
The kid can provide. I guess I'll.
Yeah.
you know.
I mean, keeping track, you get betrothed much younger in the Northern Water Tribe, so it's good to know that you're going to have a provider.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Yeah.
To be fair, I think that's actually pretty great that this betrothed cared enough to actually go out and get you the rare fineries.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Dedication.
Yeah. Thanks, Scylla. I'm playing him now as he's dead. Tikaani has very much got no relatives around anymore, so she's doing the thing that many elderly do.
Go on a cruise.
Go on a cruise and bother people and get all up in their business.
The grey nomad.
Yes.
That's what I'm going to do when I'm older.
Absolutely. Oh, it's great. You know,
Why
ask-
wait till you're older? Just do it now.
Now,
Lots
You're
of-
cantankerous enough.
Yeah.
I'm not wealthy enough for the cruises, but I can bother people.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, that's
You're halfway to success.
it's gossip, it's little knitting circles, it's all the ways that you can be involved in all lives that aren't your own.
Hello, my name is Ash, and I am your galleon marshal today.
Ooh.
Yeah, just you've got to hit those GMs just right.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm good to hear that you're galley on and not galley off.
Boo.
Someone's tummy just rumbled.
Yeah, that was me.
No,
My
it did-
tummy groaned.
It
basically.
grew you.
Yeah.
Your whole body groaned.
It didn't ask for food, it asked for booed. We are back with another, what will very likely be chaotic and canonical episode, which I am very, very excited about. I would like to outline that at this exact point in time, Hikaru is just floating around somewhere. No one's seen him because he was overcommitted for some time, which may come to backfire against everybody else.
Whoops.
Hey,
no.
we'll find out because at the end of the day, this is up to you, or more specifically, the new hero of the show, Kuron.
Kuron.
Wait, what? Play the theme music.
we are resuming exactly where we left off, which is... I'll say that Tikaani rescues the two from their slippery... but you're still holding... you're sharing now.
Yeah.
It's that kids, no boys share. So you're both holding the book in a hand each.
We rip the book in half and
No.
give one half.
No.
We
Maybe we
solemn
should-
in it.
Maybe we should put it back in the box?
For now.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll let go on 3.
On 3 or after 3?
On 3.
Okay.
1,
2,
3.
3.
Okay, they both did let go. They, I was wondering who was actually going to hold on to it.
Good.
Don't
Sorry.
your hands feel really cold though? Like, you know to warm it up? Leather bound book. It'd be nice and warm.
Close the lid. Close the lid. Close the lid! Something funky about that book.
Say what?
Something wiggly about that book.
Yeah.
Funk hasn't been invented in the Avatar.
No. Sounds like I'd really like it though. Anyway,
Sorry about blasting you with ice cold ocean water.
I forgive you.
I'm just busy thinking, secret Funkle, secret Funkle.
Yeah, yeah.
Wait, when?
Not invented.
Pakak, wouldn't you like to say something? Amak has very graciously apologized to you.
I actually would really like to see this happen, but we need to go. Like, this is actually, you can apologize for whatever you're doing later. Kuron, come, please.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
as you're marching up the stairs to the deck, here's the thing that he reminds everybody. Matter of fact, I'll even do it in character just so it's fun. It's just a reminder that no one knows that we are a warship in essence. This is just a merchant vessel or whatever it might be.
Look innocent. Everybody look innocent.
Yeah, we're allowed to be here. It's not. This isn't a active war zone. It is like open waters, but if they don't think that it's a bad thing, then they won't sink us.
How many of them are out there?
There are 3 ships. We're functionally surrounded.
Have you been able to count numbers roughly?
Yeah, 3.
No, I mean
1, 2,
people on
3.
the ships.
That's how we go. One.
no,
What?
the people within the ships. Are there many people on board? Like,
No,
can you-
but they are bigger than us.
it's all right. I wonder if they have benders besides firebending.
Kuron will protect us. I have this vague
Yeah.
but powerful sense that Kuron is good.
Yeah.
Yes,
Kuron's
Kuron is
good at
a-
this.
is a
It's
good
fine. It's going to
boy.
defend us.
And he's
Yeah.
gonna
And
win.
an absolute example of our tribe.
Kuron, you're a winner.
We're
Yeah.
very excited to see what you'll do.
And you are Kuron.
Thanks, Pakak. Thanks, everyone. You're right. We've got this together.
No,
Forever.
just you.
Kuron will be down here.
we all take like a step back.
You want to you
Basically,
made yourself a main character, dude.
Dad physically pushes you out on deck and just shuts the trap door.
Fantastic.
You are the only person on deck.
A good leader knows how to delegate. You handle the war. We'll be here.
You're saying this through the door.
Normally role-playing games are very collaborative. However,
No, this is great. I'm a big fan of this.
We're the power. You're the apocalypse. Go forth.
Kuron will look around at the ships. Is there one close?
So yes, basically there are 3 ships that are very slowly circling. It is a military tactic, which means that you can't try and bolt. Right? The great news, currently, the ship isn't really moving because it's not Dragonfire, and no one actually put coal in the into the engines.
Who needs coal when you have book?
Yeah, you currently have the book in your hand.
I do, and coal.
And coal, it's true. I thought it was charcoal, but maybe it's just regular coal.
any ship in a storm.
Coltato,
Any
coltato.
Oh, Daj.
Yeah.
We found out what's in the box.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Thought you wanted
will
to know what was in it.
I do. I'm going to face this way as you say out loud what was in it.
Books.
Books.
Oh,
2.
2
Love them.
books.
is that all?
One red, one
Blue.
Well,
Wait, no.
did we
What
we
was it?
didn't get the color of the other
I
one.
wasn't
did
looking at
we?
the other book, but there was a second book.
Yes.
Yeah.
A
Kuron wrote in it. I didn't think he could write.
A scrapbook.
Oh,
And then the other book was just a really,
good.
it's a really
Solid.
nice book. I just
Amazing.
really wanted to read it, but
He told me
I
everything
mean, I
I,
do-
needed
wouldn't
to
let
know.
me.
I do like reading books. Maybe I'll go have a read of it.
No,
No?
no, you don't need to.
No, I'll read it next. I had it next.
No.
I think the book should stay in the box. It wasn't that interesting.
Agreed. No one should go near the box or the book.
Definitely not.
But I'm interested in seeing
middle
what
of the
You,
night.
Kuron
as
will
you,
do.
all, as you all say this, you realize you're actually taking steps back towards all of you, all four of you.
What if the book has a way to get out of the situation, though?
And as you have that thought, we flash back on deck, and you are 100% standing alone on deck, and you see one of the vessels begin to maneuver that little bit closer. And there is a man standing on deck who says, "Hello. Are you the captain of this vessel?"
Kuron waves, smiles, and says, "Hi. My name is Kuron. What's your name? I'm not a captain yet."
Okay. So you're not the person I should be speaking to?
No, I am. I'm a person representing the captain who is unavailable at this moment. Bad fish.
I don't even want you to roll for that. I think that's great.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You can call me Zhao.
Zhao.
Let me write that down quickly.
In my brain.
How am I spelling that?
You can't read or write.
Chris also can't, but don't make fun, Ellen.
Sorry, I didn't realize we were talking about Chris.
As a Westerner,
Can we
just
have-
J with a J.
Can we have 5 facts about Chris? And not all of them could be he can't read.
Zhao, Chris can't.
Oh my gosh!
Chris is an English teacher for senior students.
Oh no!
We're reading To Kill a Mockingbird at the moment.
In Adelaide, so that
Yeah,
that tracks.
exactly
Pretending to.
Hi.
No, he's right.
Yeah, and by reading it, I mean I get the students to read it. Kuron waves at Zhao and says, "Zhao, hello. Are you a captain?"
Vice Admiral, actually.
I don't fully understand what that means, but that's good, I suspect, the way you've announced it.
It is. What is your vessel doing in these waters?
Fishing.
Fishing.
Yes.
So you are just fishermen.
I hold up a spear.
Non-threateningly?
No,
or?
it's
Pointed at as a gesture of fishing.
more defensively, if anything,
Yeah.
can be interpreted as. You seem to have some damage at the front of your vessel.
Yes.
You will know that this damage is there from a cannon explosion from a Fire Nation vessel.
Cannon explosions or cannon explosions?
Both.
Yes.
A cannon explosion.
We were found in a crossfire because war is bad and we were trying to escape war. Does that make sense?
He smiles, but he doesn't answer. And he says,
Why did we put him in? Oh, yeah,
Because
he wrote
we
it.
believe
he wrote it in the
Because,
book.
yeah.
He wrote it in the book. We
Like,
can't do anything
Our
about it.
characters totally think this is cool.
"Oh yeah,
As Sean, I can't imagine how anxious I would be hearing this and the deathly silence that followed.
I'm
No,
so glad
yes.
he's talking on behalf
He
of
will
us.
defend us. He is,
He is
the
the
one.
one.
He is good.
Yes.
He can read.
Absolutely. He
that
can
was a
read.
thumbs up for those playing at home." He says, "You know the front of your ship is open."
Yes. New fishing technique. The fish jump in.
Is that so?
That's so. We put feed in there and the big fish want the food, so they climb in.
Would you mind if I boarded and had a look at these fish?
Not at all. But I will say I would have to check with the captain first.
The one who is unavailable because of bad fish.
That's right. So my concern to you is if you look at the fish, you might get bad fish.
From looking at
Did that bad.
Okay, yeah, that has to be a roll.
Damn, it's that
Why
Medusa
not?
fish.
Absolutely right. That has to be a roll.
Let's
You
get
haven't made him roll so far.
It has to.
Do you have a
He's
bull?
been blind by the seat of his
But
pants.
what does he's not rolling
Trick?
intimidate? This is trick.
It's
But
trick,
prior
yeah.
to that, he was semi-speaking the truth, sort of, kind of,
Yeah.
but not. Trick. It's creativity, sir.
You know when you blind them with science? Like, what's the opposite of that?
Blinding with stupidity. Yeah,
Yeah, that's that.
Wonder them with
Wonder them with stupidity.
strangeness.
Clarify them with stupidity.
Oh man, that's
Or
a
them
6.
with awfulness.
So I'll take my +1 and turn it into a 7.
That's.
That's wise.
Ooh.
You may choose one from the list. They stumble and take +1 forward. They act foolishly, and I'll give you an additional opportunity, or they overcommit and are deceived for some time.
They act foolishly. The GM tells you what additional opportunity they give you.
Wise.
You don't want them to overcommit and board.
Bored too far.
He says, "Okay, I will go nowhere near that open area that you have."
Great. Come on board. Zhao.
And
Vice Admiral
Zhao.
Zhao. See, even though I don't fully understand what the title means, I do respect it.
I think that you're the perfect person to speak to here.
I hope I am.
Does he believe it too?
The vessel pulls up alongside.
Great.
The other two keep
In the
circling,
book.
Yes.
and
guys.
Zhao and a contingent of about 10 troops. Come
Oh
down.
no, that's too many for a protagonist to deal with.
Where's that dragon when you need
I
it?
was hoping for one. I was
Aang
hoping
could've-
he'd one, and then I
Aang
could
could have
attack him.
dealt with them.
There
I hope
is
it's going well up there.
Oh, yes. You must put your absolute faith in Kuron. He
Wait.
will never steer us wrong.
How many footsteps can we hear?
none. There's too many layers between the boiler room and the deck.
He still tries to listen.
I'll let you roll assess the situation.
Perhaps we should put away those books.
By put away, you mean get out and look inside. Yes, I agree.
What do I mean? Do I feel
The book was away.
like we all feel the pull
have
of
you
these books,
have you
right?
opened up the thing to go? I'm going to put this thing that's already in here away.
Kuron's got one of the books. The other one we put back in the box.
Yeah, but we didn't close it or anything.
No,
We
I
just
closed it.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also 12, by the way.
12?
Yeah.
Okay. On an assess the situation, you get to ask two of the following. What here can I use to blank? Who or what is the biggest threat? What should I be on the lookout for? What is my best way out, in, through? Or who or what is in the greatest danger?
Well, I know some of the answers to these questions. The ones I'm going to use, first of all, is what can I use? What here can I use to be a leader in this moment?
Hey, there's a book in that box that tells you exactly how to be a leader in this
Amazing.
moment.
Good. Well, on that note,
So like a motivational poster.
Yeah, you're just like, I'm certain there's a page in that book that'll tell me how best to deal with this situation.
I know what your answer's. Oh, no.
You don't. I can answer anything.
Okay. I'm just going to say it vaguely because that's what it says. What's my best way out, in, / through?
Very simply, you actually point and go, "What's that?" And everyone else in the room turns to look out the open spike as you walk over and pick up the book. Assumedly, I'm not going to tell you what to do, but that is your best way, is just to distract everybody.
No, GM, tell me what to do.
Okay.
Yeah, great.
First
I do
point.
that.
These are
Man,
some.
I was gonna look in the book.
These are some
myself.
bad fish.
He does it very.
You should have rolled.
I know. I didn't get a chance yet.
As a leader, he does it very nonchalantly. He's just very like, what is that over there? And then he just pivots and like
Bad
water
fish?
just moves over to the book, picks it up, and again in that potentially trance-like state starts looking through the pages for the answers.
You know what you're looking for this time. It's not trance-like. It's more focused than trance.
Great. Well, instead of trance-like, with
More jungle.
vivid focus.
Vivid focus.
With vivid focus, with clarity.
It does not take long for the three, you two and Daj, to realize that you've been duped. And in fact,
Oh, he's got the book again.
It's all right. I have this. I have the answer. And the answer is, he looks down at the page.
what is the answer, Sean?
Kuron.
We should let Kuron do more stuff.
I can't read?
But it says that. It's got that written.
It's like confusion.
And he just drops dead at
Yeah.
that point.
He looks at it and it says, I am always right. All right. Here's what we're going to do.
Wait, it says I is in the book is always
I is in
right?
me.
It
Can I
has
see
your
that?
name in
No.
Can
there.
I see that?
Hey, what's your current confidence level?
+2.
3.
Do you want it again?
Whoa.
Keep going.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Keep going.
Oh, he's
Are
off.
you off balance?
No, not yet.
You're at 3 now.
Yeah.
Whoa.
close. I'm at +3.
Yeah.
I'm okay for the moment.
You're chock full of confidence.
Right. Here's what we're going to do. There are several different rooms in this ship. We're going to find a different one each. We're going to hide in there. If any of the people that potentially are boarding are going to come down, we ambush them when they come through. We use the element of surprise. If Kuron can't, but he will. But if he can't, he will. But if he can't, we'll then take up arms and strike down against these people that wish us. Can we say dead in Avatar? Downed. Wish us harm. We shall harm them instead. But only if Kuron can't, but he will.
That actually sounds like a really good plan.
People die in Avatar.
Actually, it's really unclear.
Yeah, it was really unclear. Yeah,
We don't know.
Don't-
we'll
we
have to
can't-
confirm
we
on the
don't
wiki
know.
after.
It all depends whether it's the dog sharks or the jets that do it.
Bump, bump.
My question is, won't as soon as they come on board, they realize that it is not a wooden ship and it's actually in fact a metal ship of Fire Nation make?
Only if they go below deck.
Phil,
I'm sure they're going to want to do that.
And if they go below deck,
We'll ambush them.
We'll be ready for them.
I got this. It's fine.
Kuron's got it, though.
I'm really glad because there was a question you could have asked that would have given you just the right information.
Yeah, I figured.
Oh,
Yeah.
good.
But this was the funnier one.
I was. I completely love
I
this.
trust you implicitly and completely. Can I just glance at the book myself?
He lets you glance at it and brings it back.
What do I see? What do I see?
You know what? Roll assess the situation. Why not?
Amak, this
That
is
is with
not good to be
focus.
challenging your leader.
9. 9.
It says you are right.
Me.
Yeah.
Yes.
Confidence is key.
Can it say like everybody loves you?
No.
No.
Because that would be false. I don't say that.
It's I can't tell you the title of this book, but it is not the happy feel good book.
Damn it.
But you do believe
I can
but I
make
have
that
it
book
right.
though. It'd sell well, I think.
In the spirit of
It
finding
does say you are right. Well, I can't argue with that.
But
Can't argue with book.
I mean, have you seen book?
it specifically said the words that you saw, confidence is key to victory.
Well, let's do it then. Confidently.
Right.
He's got a plan. We need to follow it. And you've got experience.
Don't point at me.
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
She bats his hand away. That's very rude.
I know. I'm sorry.
I do have experience, yes. But not exactly in knocking people on their behinds. I am a healer. But I'm sure in the way that I showed you two what for, I could also show a few more. So I'm out of my element here.
The confidence of you three that you can take on 3 fully loaded firebender
Oh,
warships.
absolutely.
Confidence is the key to victory. I read it in a book sometime.
Where?
I read it in
May
like
I
10
see?
seconds ago.
May I see this book?
Yes, you can.
What do I see in the book?
You see those exact words.
Confidence is
Confidence
key.
is key to victory.
Okay.
Very well.
Everyone, get a room.
Yes, we away.
We away.
Some of us
We
slower
away.
than the others.
Ooh. I go to the kitchen.
I go to the closest one from like when they come down.
Oh,
Like
sorry.
the first.
The galley.
That's
Yeah.
so up your galley.
Probably the crew rooms, which is where a lot of the other benders are recovering at the moment from their varying scrapes and scratches from trying
Trying to get to
Yeah.
the
the
dragon.
dragon.
Yeah.
I don't want to be more than a door away from these two.
Okay.
Yep. So wherever is kind of closer. We've
I'll
got
be
a
3 doors
kitchen,
down.
we've got
Well-
a galley.
Yeah, so I'll make this nice and simple. We've already got the galley organised. We've got the crew quarters, and there will be a storage room in terms of like a cargo room. So
Okay. I will take the cargo room
Yeah.
then.
Wonder how Kuron's doing.
back on deck.
Oh, I have utter confidence in that he is absolutely excelling and becoming the young leader we need. Cut to Kuron.
No, Sean, I think Pakak takes damage at that. It's just like, oh man, I'm moved back in the leadership order.
Oh
I'm down in the pecking order. Is that a fatigue for me?
Yeah, you have to think that one through. It takes a little bit of time. Back with Kuron, there are now 10 firebenders standing on the deck, more at the ready if a signal goes up to come down. And Zhao is really imposing. Like, it's now that he's up close, you feel very uncomfortable.
I'm going to make him my enemy.
Okay. Can you please explain that for the people at home, what that means?
So I am the hammer, and I have an adversary. You always have an adversary, one who represents the things that you've tried to smash through. Tyranny, inequity, war, larger and more dangerous concepts than that. To you, at least, this one person embodies it. Your adversary is someone significant and powerful, someone who actually deserves the amount of force you can bring to bear. This person's in the way.
In the way?
Yeah. Like, they won't let us go.
Yeah.
And they're being real jerks about it. Like, go away.
It's really upsetting with fascists are jerks, isn't it?
I know.
Oh, I hate it. Yeah.
Like,
Can't they just get along?
Just be nice fascists.
we have fish. Leave us alone.
How about we start checking your logbooks?
Oh, we don't have those.
Somewhere on the boat, you hear a low grumble of something being wrong.
We have fish. I can get you fish.
You told me not to look at the fish.
No, I can get you good fish. Because we, as a fishing ship, separate bad fish and good fish.
To the captain's quarters. Let's go.
Oh.
And he starts marching towards so this one is actually on deck. It's underneath in that classic pirate
Yes.
ship fashion.
Yeah.
Under the poop
Fancy room. The what?
deck.
Did you say the poop deck?
Under the poop deck might be the one at the front.
Phil.
Actually. Not sure.
Watch your mouth.
Watch it, then wash it.
I don't know what you mean.
Zhao. Kuron,
No, tell us what Zhao does.
Kuron will step back away from the captain's deck, stand in the center, take his spear, pointer at the Vice Admiral, and go, Vice Admiral Zhao, coward, fool of the seas, incompetent leader.
Have you just turned into Donald Trump?
Have I?
Incompetent leader. I don't think he's very good at his job. It's not
Wait a
really
minute. I know what that book is.
I was.
Out of the deal! Out of the deal!
Oh my god.
It truly is a book of war.
He can't make the good deals. He doesn't understand. It's not. Yeah.
What if that's what the Book of War podcast is all?
Oh no.
I'll just make a quick note of that.
The Zhao,
Rewrite.
they say he's a good leader. He's
It's
not. He doesn't know how to look
true.
after his ships. He's a coward. He doesn't. He's got the worst people. It doesn't. His ships, they're bad. Terrible ships.
This is too upsetting.
No, Kuron says, Zhao, fool, I challenge you to a fight. Face me.
He turns around, and it's almost a smile, and he says, "Have you heard of Agni Kai?"
No. I just recently learned how to read.
I can't
So what
read
is
or
that?
write.
He sort of looks and he gestures to five of the firebenders around. He goes, "Go search that main quarter." In the meantime, and he takes off his upper robe and he says, "Let's see whether you fight with honor." Oh my god! I doubt it.
Let's see whether your soldiers can obey orders from a general who can actually lead them. Belay that order. Don't go underneath into the captain's quarters.
I said go to the captain's quarters, but you're right. We should send them underneath. The other five go down.
No.
What?
No, you five listen to me. You also don't follow orders from someone who doesn't know is going to lose to a 21-year-old waterbender. I'm not even a waterbender.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, Chris,
Yeah, what's up, man?
could you please pick a stance?
Sure.
Don't To
Pro
win
or con?
Agni Kai, don't you have to burn your adversary?
Yeah.
Not strictly speaking.
Oh, okay.
I guess it's
that's
like-
a barbaric tradition that got added as the Fire Nation got more
Yeah,
and more
sometimes it's just a
militant.
fight to the
Yeah,
death.
Okay,
Yeah.
fair enough.
Well,
Maybe
I
you can
guess
burn
it's-
him with a scathing comment.
Well, I mean, I guess it's just like, like normal duels to the touch. Or like.
Yeah, well, that's it. In this case, you get the impression, like, there's no doubt there's blood lost in his eyes. He's like, you called me a coward. I am going to make
A coward of the seas, no less.
out of the seas.
A thing the Fire Nation would care a lot about.
Are you okay if I kind of use stand and fight when I provoke an NPC opponent into attacking me? Roll with passion on a hit. They are coming at me specifically, which it seems they are. On a 10 plus, I'm ready. I get a plus. Actually, it does nothing.
Do
I
it
would like to use
anyway,
this thing
Chris.
that helps me in no way.
Clear condition or fatigue. Well, I have neither of those things. Never mind.
Fresh
Anyway,
as daisy.
What should I do? I'm going to attack and advance, except in the other order. Advance and attack.
I'm going to attack you from afar and then move closer to you.
Who would win? A Vice Admiral of the Fire Nation or one man with a spear?
I hate that this book is telling us that you're.
I love it.
Confidence is key to victory. That is
You know
what the
what?
book
And also,
says.
what a great downfall to a Fire Nation leader in all their arrogance. That is again just one man with a spear who
And we
cannot
have-
read or write.
We have benders that could help, but we're all like, nah.
No.
Let's wait down. Let's wait
Well,
down
I
here.
mean, in Agni Kai rules, you can't help anyway.
Who would win? The Vice Admiral with firebending capabilities or one pointy boy?
We're going to find
I-
out when you pick your stance.
I've got mine.
Okay, what is it?
Advance and attack.
Okay, would you believe he too is advancing and
Oh,
attacking?
very good.
What are the
Wow.
chances?
Maybe he is a great leader.
Could be.
Great leaders think alike. Oh, you are the Kuron. I understand my folly now.
Gosh, does he also know Kuron?
It's in the book. Kuron is good. Kuron will protect us.
That's you.
Yes,
Kuron the good.
But
Yeah,
I can't remember exactly what he wrote. It was quite a few things.
He went on deck as Kuron the fisherman, but now he comes back as Kuron the
yeah.
good.
He also
What did
wrote
you write
his
in-
favorite fish.
He
A
did,
list of his favorite fish, and I'm wondering when that's going to come up. Whether there's like only those fish in the sea now.
Ellen,
Kuron.
Yes.
when I survive, that'll come.
Yeah.
Kuron, I
When I
weirdly know.
defeat
Oh, good. So
Mujal.
soon. So
Vice Admiral
soon.
Mujal.
Yes, when you get back to us.
He
after
has
your-
a history of losing, so
Well-
maybe this will play to my advantage in the TV series.
And this show.
Yeah. Great.
Passion.
All right, here I'm rolling with passion.
Go for it.
Roll with passion.
Oh, that's 9 in total.
Hey, that's a good start.
That's not a bad start for sure.
How would you like to treat this 9?
I'm going to just take one action, which is overwhelm.
Well,
Which is to throw a punch with all weight behind it, mark up to 3 fatigue or conditions in any combination to force your opponent to mark the same number of conditions, but not fatigue. I will mark 3 fatigue for him to mark 3 conditions.
You get to choose that he marks
Oi.
3 conditions?
throw a punch with mark up to 3 fatigue or conditions in any combination to force your opponent to mark the same number of conditions.
Doofty.
So I take-
Agni Kai.
I
Agni
take
Kai.
3 fatigue and he marks 3 conditions.
Do you just throw one of your 4 spears and it just goes through him?
throw me a spear.
He throws
So
all
it's-
spears at once.
The term is overwhelm, so I think I tuck the book in my waistband, take 2 spears, and just begin like double thrusting above my head with any number of different directions, like a kind of crazed spider.
You're like a praying mantis.
Yes,
It's just
Sean, thank you. That's exactly what I'm after.
Yes.
slaying
Like-
mantis.
That's
Thank
very
you, Sean.
good.
That's even
Overwhelm
be-
is an incredibly strong move.
Yes.
It's great.
But it costs a lot.
Yeah, I was gonna say. You're like, we only for those listening that have never played Avatar Legends. There's only 5 fatigue.
Yeah.
And you've already marked 3
I have.
before he's even touched you.
But marking 3 conditions off a NPC is huge.
Yes. They've all got minuses now.
Feel like you want 4 fatigue?
Yes.
Great.
Oh, good.
Who did that?
Wait,
I'm so glad that you're about to take on many firebenders
oh,
now.
we'll get there.
We'll
We're
get there.
ambushing them. I'm sure we'll have a big advantage.
I have 2 fatigue.
We'll get there.
I'm good. No, I'm frustrated.
I'm angry.
We'll get there.
All the youth.
So, Kuron is, in fact, possibly the greatest defender of all time because he is well and truly taken back by this. Like, so much so. He saw these spears and thought, not even a bender. Like, I'm good to go here. And I think you flatten it. Like, he falls backwards at one point as you, like, let up the overwhelm, and he realizes that... Okay. He's using a move called Twin Fireball Blast.
Oh, no.
Launch a massive blast with twin fireballs, circling each other as they hurtle towards the target.
You know what? It'll probably be fine.
He has to mark 3 fatigue to do this.
That puts him over the allotted amount.
No,
he hasn't
conditions.
taken any
Conditions.
fatigue.
He currently has 0 fatigue marked. However, this is rough for you, buddy.
Yes. Yes.
Bucko.
Inflict a condition.
Yep.
3 fatigue.
Oh,
That's fine.
And you are with the doomed status.
Okay.
And
great.
all of those things.
so you have a condition. You have 3 add.
Yeah, you brought out the big guns. He
Yeah,
also
yeah.
brought out the big
No,
guns.
absolutely. So I overwrap my fatigue into another condition,
Correct.
which means I have 5 fatigue, 2 conditions, and doomed. And in terms of the conditions that I'll take,
Ouch.
For those of you who had never heard the word doomed before when playing this game,
So
because
good.
I think we've mentioned it once in the main episodes, doomed means that marker fatigue every exchange
yes.
until you are no longer surrounded by twin fireballs.
Twin fireballs. Yes. It's a bad time.
It's so bad.
Oh my gosh. but he's Kuron.
Yeah, well, we're about to see exactly how good Kuron is.
He is good.
He is good.
That the book says so.
Is he great?
Oh, he
While
didn't-
you
You
think
didn't write
about
that down?
no.
while you think about what's happening next, and you lick your metaphysical wounds, everyone hears the sound, the unmistakable sound of Fire Nation soldiers pouring down the staircase and beginning to. Well, that's the thing. Do you let them open up the doors, or are you going to try and pounce on them?
I want that at least to what he figures, what Pakak figures. He at least wants them to be on the. Because am I imagining? Are they like opening and they're going down
hatch.
steps?
Yes, there's a hatch that leads down these stairs.
Yeah, we at least want to get a couple of them on the stairs
Mm-hmm.
so that we catch them by surprise and they're kind of clumped together.
Okay.
Almost, and they're not on sure footing.
Do you have a move that would make sense there to try and get this element of surprise, or does anyone?
I like the ideas. I think as several benders, I think we can use. So it's called defend and it's called tag team, which is defend and maneuver. It is a mastered skill that Pakak has, which is I can work with an ally, whoever would like to come.
I'll
with
jump
me,
out with you. Yeah.
against the same foe, which can be the first to step down.
Yeah.
And hopefully we can see if that affects the others. We choose an engaged foe and an ally. It's going to double any fatigue, conditions, or balance shifts that allies afflict against that foe. So the idea is I'm giving you the ability, Phil, to do a lot more damage against this person.
You know what this looks like?
What does it look like?
You read a passage from the book that talks about confidence being key. What do you say to, as a leader? This is your moment to be a leader.
Great, because I'm also going to use this to clear my angry condition by using one of my... Because I'm still angry, by the way. He is seething on the inside still. However, because of my legacy of excellence, I can tick 4 different things from a massive list.
Yes.
That when I achieve them at any time, I can mark growth or clear a condition. This is the one shot. There's no point in having growth.
Correct.
So I'd like to clear a condition. And
Correct.
one of them is to successfully lead your companions into battle,
Oh,
Nice.
which I've already set us up to do.
I'm not used to my players reading their character sheets. This is very upsetting.
Right? I'm not used to it either, but here we are.
Okay, so in that case, 100% this is going to work, and we'll say that Amak is ready to go. What stance/technique are you planning?
I am planning to advance and attack. That's what we're doing. We're ambushing, and with tag team, that means I can inflict conditions. I'm going to strike.
Okay,
I'm going to strike, so I can add extra fatigue, extra conditions on these enemies.
all right.
And what I yell to Amak at the right moment when we start to hear the steps go down, I just Pakak just goes, Amak, now is the time to fight, to be better. For Kuron!
Dad, Kuron!
Yeah, Kuron!
Yeah, actually, there are a couple of other.
Yeah.
And I
airbenders
need
that
some
joined in.
water, so
And I
I've
need to
got
roll
some
that
soup.
tag team first, don't I? To
Sorry?
make sure.
Oh,
do
no,
I need to-
I'm just letting you do
Oh,
that one
great.
because that's fun.
Yes.
But
It's
you will
fun.
definitely have to roll to do your thing. But the fact that you're using soup is great.
I'm
Please
gonna use soup
add a +1 to the fight
for my water.
because it's hot soup too.
A nice fish
soup.
stew, perhaps.
It's got
So
it's
that's-
got bones in it,
It's +4
That's
fish
how
bones.
you go.
It's got fish bones.
Good.
just like Kuron would have wanted.
Full
It's
of,
his favorite fish bones.
yes, full of collagen.
4, 5, 6, 7.
You know that those are his favorite fish bones.
11.
11.
Wow.
Yeah, 3
good job.
passion and +1 for
My
soup.
goodness.
+1 for soup.
+1 for soup, baby.
So I can
Make it a
use
t-shirt.
+1 for soup.
This is D&D.
Yay.
Okay, so I can use 2 basic techniques.
Yes.
They're coming down the stairs.
Yes.
Smash. I smash the stairs underneath them.
Right.
I break the stairs under their feet of the first guy, or
Yeah.
with hot soup,
And
so
they
he
all
comes
come tumbling
He comes
down.
tumbling down, and then I pepper them with
Pepper?
jets
Pepper?
of jets of peppered soup. My fists come flying out in a series of blows, sending gobs of salty hot soup.
Is this spicy enough for you?
Man, I hope the pepper goes in their eyes. It's going to hurt so bad.
So what do I have to mark for these mooks?
So I can't mark fatigue to choose because I
You don't.
would run out. I can,
You got
but
one.
but I'm not going to. They can choose between. What do you say? It doubles the effect.
So it says here, I'll read it out, is you double any fatigue conditions or balance shifts that ally inflicts upon that foe.
So
Okay.
they can choose to mark 2 fatigues. They can choose to mark 4 fatigue, mark 2 conditions, or shift their balance twice.
Whoa.
Their choice. Nice tag team.
Phil, can you
here's the thing.
say, let's get ready to gumbo?
Get out.
Well, I can't now.
Ellen wins, guys.
Yay, I win.
We know.
I can't hate it because Pakak is no longer angry.
Yay.
Those are all great suggestions, but instead he runs with soups up.
It's not bad.
It's not. It's not.
It's not great.
It's not great.
It's not great soup.
Not brilliant.
It's just chicken.
Well, look, when you're on a bread roll, you just go with it.
Hey.
So here's the thing. They basically have to take, like, so they can't take that many conditions, really, like it's going to end badly. But they also, if they do fatigue, they still end up taking they can't shift it. They are, you have run amok amongst them. So,
Bad news bears.
yeah, basically, they fall, they get hit by this suit, and they don't know what to do. They technically still are in the fight.
They got fish bones in their hair. They're slipping. They're sliding.
One of them's like, I'm allergic to shellfish. Oh no!
That's quite a common allergy. I don't
do
know
feel
why.
bad now.
Ellen, do you have a follow up? Technically, you haven't taken a move yet. If Tikaani's got something in mind.
I feel like my best move is the breath of ice, and so if there are any mooks who haven't fallen over, but the soup is still spreading, I would like to just
Freeze the soup. Let's roll for it.
let's roll for soup.
Gosbut you now.
Oh! That is a 8.
Tag team only works on one person, right?
Yeah,
please,
that's right.
tell me it's only one
Yes.
person.
One person.
So thankfully, I can still do my breath of ice, which is How many have we got? It
Yes,
doesn't.
the answer is yes.
Yeah, because it doesn't
Yeah.
say. It just says beneath foes of your choice. They become impaired as long as they remain on the ice.
Oh, they're there.
All 5 of them.
All 5 of them.
Stairs break. They get showered in soup, and then you freeze the soup underneath them. What a
Time-
team up.
Time to cool off, youngsters. And she just nods to herself.
And Dad sort of looks and goes, "Yeah, and I'm here too.
Oh, hi.
You better believe it.
You could steady an old woman.
Yeah, I'm definitely helping.
Great.
Like a
And
good,
she'll reach out to kind of hold his arm
like
to
a
steady
good leader
herself.
should. Now that you have all like gotten rid of the initial threat, like I think that the commotion is heard upstairs, but like that first wave, which as far as you know is just the first wave and not the only people coming down,
Yes.
is well and truly taken care of. In the meantime,
We put them anywhere.
I feel like if you humiliate mooks that badly, they're gone.
Oh,
They're just
yeah.
out of the
If
fire.
that happened to me at work, I would be calling my manager to go home early. Someone came in, threw soup at me. Then they made the soup all cold, and I kept falling over. I'm
They
using
broke the stairs under my feet.
Yes,
And they yelled soups up.
This is just one big workplace hazard over here.
I'm going to be using my best self-leave. Thank you. Great benefits in the Fire Nation, it turns out.
War never changes, I guess.
I'm sure Kuron is doing even better than we are.
We are, while you figure out what you're doing next, we're flashing to Kuron.
Kuron is surrounded by fire.
Yeah.
His volley of attack, which was successful, has
Yeah.
been met with an equally dangerous opponent.
Yeah.
He looks like it might be the end for Kuron. There's not a lot he can do. He's doomed, which means that he'll instantly take a point of fatigue. And because I'm tapped out, I'm at 5 fatigue and 3 conditions. My main attacks will cause me fatigue.
you
However, Ash,
Yes.
the sheet that I gave you, and I didn't think I did this, but it is on here, which is fun. I foolishly decided to put an extra point towards force when I started my character and started this day.
Yes.
And then you gave me one to care, which puts me dead center. Which does allow me to use my moment of balance.
Oh!
So, as a general rule of thumb, you have to have unlocked it first. However, I've got news for you.
Yeah.
You are Kuron.
The good.
Kuron doesn't need no rules.
It's in the book.
You are officially the protagonist of this group right now. I legitimately never imagined, like, I kid you not once did I consider that someone would write in that book to make themselves the protagonist. And we all know the protagonist has a standard fight moment.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
Which is funny because you
Yes.
you do have the standard fight.
I do have the standard fight. So my moment of balance, I can knock down every wall in the world, but balance isn't found in conquest and destruction. You know some walls need to stand to keep people safe. Tell the GM how you put yourself directly in the path of an inescapable threat to completely protect someone or something from harm. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bum rush Zhao, grab him, and take him over.
Over where?
Into the drink. And
He means like a hostile takeover, so he's
Yeah.
gonna like take him over.
The art of the deal is
Rule
coming in
and
once
he's
again.
become the new
So-
Fire Lord.
I am going to bear hug him, and he is going down. And
Okay.
I'm not letting go.
Okay.
Like an anchor.
Yeah. See, the thing is, the
He's gonna
book says
protect
that
all of
I'm
us.
the protagonist.
Yeah. No,
And
it's
that's what a protagonist
And
is.
So,
also,
this
you've
pause
got
is
the-
not incredulity at what you've done. It's inability to factor how I'm going to get out of this.
And also, he's got the book on him,
Yeah.
That's true.
which seems important.
that's
and
an
maybe you
important
don't
book.
want it at the bottom of the sea. Or maybe you do. That's
Here we
all
go,
up to
friends.
you, Ash.
Can we burst onto the deck in time to see this happen?
Yeah. Well,
Great.
yeah, you climb over the soldiers.
Yeah.
Yes.
We wouldn't have had a way because the stairs are broken, but enough bodies are there that we can
they're
climb
all
over.
flailing. Step on their heads.
Basically, I think what happens is that the firebenders that are in the captain's quarters come out, and you can see that they're holding books and bits and pieces, like they're trying to gather stuff. And
Our logs. We just started those.
Dad's did start them. Well done, Dad.
They've got truly so little information in them.
And so basically, yeah, both parties enter from different sides of the ship, technically, as you see Kuron and Zhao go overboard. And the firebenders panic, immediately panic. And as they begin to rush, you hear a fire! And as the firebenders begin to rush off back onto the gangplank, you see that the ones that were already on board begin to charge up to launch. This is, even though it's metal, it's covered in wood. It will burn. It will go down. Matter of fact, there's a bit of fire already on deck currently. And it's about this time that Hikaru
Oh, thank goodness.
Thank God.
I was going to ask about that.
Yes.
And Hikaru, again, is unbelievably fast. You did not see,
And handsome.
and so handsome, which direction he came from. But you see that he doesn't breathe fire. He doesn't care. He just slams into the side of that boat. And as it does, it begins to list really violently. It dislodges yours. And in doing so, he immediately dives back through the spike, and you see that blue smoke start coming out. You know that he is-
Whoa! The ship lurches.
yeah, basically,
Yeah.
it starts moving. You might have seen this before at some stage. When he puts in a decent amount of flame, the ship begins to move at a pretty rapid pace. Dadge looks and goes, well, I think we're going to need some leadership here. If only we had our leader.
If only Kuron was here.
Yes, we sadly look at the spot where Kuron
I mean,
once was.
And then
I'll rush her, and he rushes to the helm so that he can start to pilot. He's like, I don't.
Get us out of
without
here.
Arturo here, without Kuron here, I just don't. I don't know what to do.
you can pilot. You've got this. Believe that you are the pilot, the helmsman, and you will be that thing. We have the spirit of Kuron with us. And he checks overboard to make sure that Kuron is like
Definitely
Currently
don't.
bubbles.
yeah.
Currently
We have
comical
the
bubbles.
spirit of Kuron with us. We can do anything. Let's do anything.
You're so cool, Sean.
Hey, it's true. When you can do anything, why not do anything?
Who knew
Prefer
leadership
to
was
do
so
one
easy?
thing.
Yeah, everyone's very inspired
Everyone
by
in
that.
leadership, Phil. Everyone knew leadership was that easy.
It's really amusing because the ship begins to move because everyone just assumes Kuron will be okay. Like, how could he not be? He's
He
Kuron.
will return to us in time.
I would dive down there to help him, but Kuron.
That's Kuron.
It's Kuron.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Kuron is good. Kuron protects us.
Yes, he defends us.
Yes, he defends
Yes.
us from everything.
And as we know, he knows how to read. And he definitely read this situation correctly.
And we also inherently know all of his favorite fish.
Yeah, it's just like
In
that is-
order.
I've forgotten the name of my dear late husband, but I remember.
His third favorite. You remember
But I
Kuron's
remember
third favorite?
Kuron loves kingfisher. He loves. I was trying to combine a bird and a fish, but I went with. I
One
went
that
with
already
the,
just
I
made
went
a
with a
bird
bird that has a
fish
fish in
in
its
its name.
title.
Hey, I once made a spider monkey, and they're like, "That's a real thing." It's like, no. This is a
No, it
monkey
has
with
so
multiple
many,
arms. Yeah.
so many arms. Yes, the kingfisher fish.
So here's the thing: as much as the Fire Nation vessels are in disarray, a dragon just rammed in and left a fender bender in one of them, and that's
With steaming.
you're steaming. You are still going to get shots unless you have a way to try and solve that problem somehow.
Everyone, if we use our waterbending ability, we can become jet propellers from the back of the boat and speed us off even quicker to get out of the way of the fire targets.
You have done a maneuverability task like this before. This is something absolutely you've done. You've never tried to go fast though.
That's
this-
why we work together.
This
Would
is
it-
definitely anything, and you can do it.
Yes.
Let's
We
do
could
it.
do
Would it need
anything.
all of us? Because some of us could defend.
Why defend?
You
when
could
we
make a
can-
wall of water to stop the shots while we
Yes.
push the boat further through
Yes.
the water.
All right, time for the young ones to push, and I will defend. Just one old lady.
I really love this visual, and absolutely, all of the waterbenders that go backwards. There are a couple of non-benders as part of the group, and they're like, "What do we do?"
Raise
row.
your spears.
In case this doesn't work, you're here to help us heal.
We're not healers either.
In case this doesn't work, you're moral support.
Okay, we can do that. Okay, yeah. And they basically start a cheer squad ready to go.
Benders, 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 benders.
Chanting,
Chanting, chanting.
Okay,
I feel really inspired.
so Tikaani, you are standing at the front of the ship.
Yeah.
A la Mickey Mouse in Fantasia is like,
Oh, yeah. I was thinking harder the Titanic style.
who are you romancing here?
Me,
of
the
the-
sea, the ocean.
Queen of the world.
Her dear late husband.
The ghost of your husband is there holding you. No, I picture that there are like gouts of flame coming towards you. So you may do whatever you so desire here, but
Right.
you are functionally, well, they're aimed at the ship. You are the prime target.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, that's fine. It's been a
That's-
good life.
Yeah, you know what? she's on in years. I do have water cloak,
Ooh.
which seems to only mean that I surround. It says surround yourself with water, but could I stretch that and say it?
You have a cheer squad.
Yes, yeah. Like, and it is part.
You know what it sounds like? It's,
Wait, are all the non-benders up on the ship with me?
Yeah.
Would you say that they are vulnerable and weak?
Like 100% in this moment, they cannot fight pre-bending. If it was ship to ship, like if they were boarding the ship, they would be very helpful. But
Yes.
right now, they are vulnerable.
I think
Yes.
they suck. They're super weak.
Hey, someone should do something about the disparity between benders and
And non-benders.
Yeah.
non-benders.
Yes.
Yeah, someone should
We should
make
them.
that a thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I was going to say
a waterbender, but it
I'm-
doesn't say he's a waterbender.
I can't fully use my move, as that's only if I'm intimidating. But I'm still
You
going
are
to.
you are
You are
one single
intimidating.
old lady at the
Yeah.
front of a ship. Of course, you're
The
intimidating.
5 minutes looking like if that is one old lady, there's something like absolutely overpowered about her.
Excellent. Well, then I say, I am Tikaani of the Northern Water Tribe, and as long as I am breathing, I will defend this ship. And my move is as long as I'm breathing,
Because you cannot trust boys.
boys will be boys.
I love how good you are at working in the title of your moves organically. It's really nice.
That's professionalism right
yeah,
there.
it's really
the
nice.
rest of the podcast,
We tr-
zero
we
professionalism.
try,
That
yeah.
is right
Hey,
there.
look, at least we're looking at our sheets. it's a start.
You throw shade at the Book of War
Hey,
boys.
hey, that's what you started it,
They're
man.
never going to meet us.
You started it, man.
So we actually have it on record that when I told everybody else that it was going to be a canon episode, Jesse said, "I love that, and if they screw us over, I am coming to your show and messing it up."
Oh, that's nice.
That's actually awesome.
Hey,
Please
that's
do.
an extra paying customer. I'm
yeah,
happy
that's
with
right.
that.
Come on down.
That is a 9. So I'm intimidating, I guess.
Someone can help.
What does the move till my last breath do?
Oh, as long as I'm breathing.
As long as I'm breathing, yeah.
It just means
No,
that
it's a whole new move. Do that one.
to my last breath, I kill everyone. No, I win. No, as long as I'm breathing, when you try to intimidate someone in order to protect the vulnerable or weak, roll with harmony instead.
Oh, so you get a better roll. Instead,
Yes, yeah.
Which helped you succeed.
Yes, so intimidating.
Again, if someone wants to spend a fatigue to help,
could I spend
Phil.
one fatigue or no?
Otherwise, I can. You
Phil's
thank you,
got
mass
so
fatigue.
Yeah.
I've got fatigue.
I'm
to spare.
trying to do. My job is to do water jets out the back of the.
You know
boat.
what?
I'll let you do your leadership.
Yeah, I was going to
shenanigans.
say, you know what? Like, I see someone that is doing something, and I know a way that they can do it better.
That's leadership.
So I'm going to come over.
That's
and
called leadership.
With a bit of unsolicited advice, no, not even advice, just, show by do. And so I take up stance next to Tikaani.
This is the biggest mansplain moment I've seen.
Yeah. I mansplain, I leg spread, I deep squat, I bring the arms out. I'm like
That plus
I'm like
3
a,
confidence is going
Yeah.
the wrong way.
like a dead cockroach, but standing up, and I'm gonna bring that ice wall as well and help together.
Yes.
That makes it a 10.
I needed a good, strong boy.
So here's your intimidate
yes,
choices.
so
Oh, you got them,
I
you got
get to choose on a 10.
You do.
I pick one they cannot choose.
Yes.
So I would like to say, well, I certainly don't want them to attack me.
So say that they can't attack
Yeah.
us.
Yeah, that's absolutely
Yes.
the best way that one might say don't attack me is to pick the one that says that they can't attack me.
So the fourth option is they attack you but off balance.
The GM
So-
marks a condition on them.
Unless you say don't pick that one.
I say not that one.
Right.
Yeah.
So they have a choice.
So now
instead.
now they get to choose.
Well, I think what happens is that they launch, and I alluded to Mickey in the big waves before. This ice wall just comes up, and it almost forms like a battering ram. And it just pushes the 2 ships that were trying to block you out of the way. And in doing so, with that extra reinforcement, ice is reforming as fast as it's melting, and it's wildly intimidating. They realize that the other ship is still struggling, and that's the one that the leader's on. So they actually are going to back down, but they keep watch. And so they see you trail off as you're moving along. And I think that there's this moment where everyone is unbelievably excited. You've managed to get away from the fight. We were surrounded by 3 ships. Oh, this is amazing. This is wonderful.
Yeah.
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 But what about Kuron?
Yeah, what about Kuron?
I think Kuron. Don't know where the voice is now. I think Kuron did what good leaders do.
He defended all of us.
I was going to say what they must, but yes, that too. Both are applicable.
Yeah, yours sounded like cooler.
I think mine was more dire.
Oh, okay.
Yours
yeah.
is more positive. Good.
Well,
Kind of
Both
regret
these.
not diving in the water to try and help him now.
he did want to protect his friends.
Yes. Both of these things, both of what you said is true. And maybe Kuron is the type of leader we should be looking to all along. Maybe we should all be looking to step up and fill Kuron's shoes.
Yeah, I think that's correct. Besides, I mean, he's still Kuron. He's probably fine.
Yeah, he's good.
He's good. He's Kuron.
He was a strong swimmer.
He is Kuron.
He likes fish,
He does like.
and now he's with the fish.
Yes. And his favorite fish.
And as you sail away, recounting the list,
Why do I know this list so well?
we actually dart back to a few nautical miles where Kuron and Zhao are pulled out of the water, both looking worse for wear. Kuron, you are understandably shackled and thrown in the brig very, very quickly.
Oh no.
And Zhao looks down at the thing that he grabbed from your waist and says, well, this is very interesting. As he holds a piece of the Book of War. Roll to Cast team, thank you so much for being a part of the Book of War and potentially upsetting my players and possibly the listeners to absolutely no end. If you are a Roll to Cast listener, as a general rule, and you're listening to this, you've got a great team here that you absolutely jump onto their Patreon every week and support their everything, including going to their Adelaide Fringe show repeatedly.
Yes.
All 5 shows.
All of
Every
them.
year.
No, but seriously and truly, the second that I saw you, well, I mean, I was listening prior, but when I saw you perform at PAX, I'm like, man, I just can't wait to try and dupe these fools into coming on my show and ruining it.
And you
Here
did.
we are.
And it has been an absolute pleasure. I haven't laughed like that in a while. I haven't let my hair down like that because at the end of the day, it's the stakes, while very high in the end, felt slightly lower, but now they're actually much higher. And I think that is great. So Phil, Ellen, Sean, Chris, thank you so much. So very much for this.
You're very welcome,
Thank
Ash.
you,
Thank you.
Ash.
And
It's
to
such
all
a pleasure.
the listeners of the Book of War, you've got great community around you. It's a very good podcast.
Absolutely.
And you should be very hold on to that community tight. We love you guys, and we want to throw as much support as we can behind you. Every success for your future.
Absolutely.
That is
Only
exceptionally
grow
sweet.
stronger together.
Damn.
Yes.
Turn it into the book of love here.
What better game than Avatar, really? You know,
Yes.
it's such a
Are
wholesome.
we guys?
great game.
Are we offering guidance to each other right now?
Everyone clear a condition.
I think the bit's
Can I-
wearing
can
off.
I-
We're pushing our luck, I
Yeah.
think, a tiny bit.
Can I
Weirdly,
clear
I-
the sweaty condition?
Yeah, I'd love to clear the tired condition. That would be so good in life.
That's not one of the options.
It's almost like someone just can't talk you out of being tired. That would be great.
They do try though.
They do try.
It's like being told to calm down. It's just like just don't be tired. Just like, do you have anything you would like to plug in particular?
Roughly around the time that you're listening to this, we have definitely at least revealed that as part of Roleplaycast, we've been given the opportunity to launch a brand new project, which is we're finally diving into the world of Dungeons and Dragons, D&D, and we've
That's
actually
dirty. That's
I
dirty.
know, and we've been
That's where the D comes from.
We've got paid to do it as well. Yes, we actually were given funding by the
Arts SA.
South Australia.
Yeah,
Thank
Arts
you.
Australia giving us money and giving us their well wishes.
Is that what we're doing wrong? We're just not in South Australia, man.
Yeah, basically.
You guys have arts bodies too. You can apply to
Yeah,
them.
but not that much actually. We're actually quite lucky to be South
We are,
Australians
yeah, yeah.
making art.
And
It's
what they've enabled
a
us
lot
to
of
do
support.
is to create a brand new podcast called Down Under Dark, which is we take 4 quintessential Australian archetypes and they are flung into the wild world of the Forgotten Realm, specifically in the Underdark. So we have an Irwin, not that one, a different Irwin. I am your lovable low larynx.
Can I guess? Is it the larrikin, the bogan, we'd call it the bright knight, but the posh English settler, and the indigenous?
Some of them are right. You've got the Irwin archetype.
Yep.
You've got the larrikin kind of archetype. You've got the stoner archetype.
I'd say space cadet.
Space
Cadet,
cadet.
yeah.
And the basically, what I would say is more of like the anxious mess.
And Kuron, yeah.
You'll find I'm the capitalist, which is the most Australian archetype
yes.
possible.
Yes, drill, baby, drill.
They are in the Forgotten Realms to document the many wonderful and strange creatures that you can find there.
That's right, because you haven't seen a dragon until we've tried to put it in a headlock and ruffle its scales. Oh, they're a beaut.
It's chaotic. It's a wonder that Phil is able to wrangle us together.
He doesn't.
He doesn't.
He tries.
I kind of like have
Usher.
a vague direction
He
that I
herds-
usher them towards.
Yes, he herds us.
And yeah, so basically, if you're a lover of TTRPGs, of D&D, of improv comedy, and of just chaos personified,
And Australia.
and Australia,
Australia.
Down Underdark is going to be coming to you very soon, if not already, depending on where this is fitting in the Book of War chronology. And where all good podcatchers are found.
There might be links below.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Jesse, make the links below. Make it below.
Make it so.
And I'm going to bring my food inside quickly.
Well,
okay.
while you do that, I'm going to try 5 different facts for Kuron in quick succession. 1, he brews his own beer using fish bones. 2, I should have thought of 4 more.
Go on.
He makes
He prefers the taste of seawater to regular water. 3,
Oh my God. What?
Is he stupid? Like
Phil, yes.
I mean, that
he can't read.
can't be good for
The
him.
man's entire life journey is
Sodium.
pointy things.
This
Like,
man has...
I never learned to read because the words aren't pointy enough.
I got behind the
Can't
end.
stab with words.
I got behind the end of one
can.
stick, and
Yeah, you
I was
can,
like,
yeah.
I'm running this
Wasn't
for the rest
even
of my
a
life.
stick. It was an animal.
It was an animal horn.
This man has too much sodium in him. This is not good. He's just drinking seawater.
Fact 3,
Oh my gosh.
he's one of 5 brothers. Fact 4, he has 3 sisters.
Wow. Big family.
Fact 5, he has a loving family, and together they eat dinner every night, and he's really missing them.
What a fun fact. I'd say that's kind
Really
of a sad
loving
fact.
family. There's 9 of you.